Okay, exercise 7.2 talks about making the first stage allocation of costs. Now, everything that you see here is right from the problem. They tell us the wages for each of these overhead items. They tell us how each of these overhead items is allocated. So they tell us, and this is right from the problem, I've just taken this right out of the book. They tell us that 40% of the driver's guard and wages are travel. So we would take 40% of 840. So for the guard, we're going to take 40% of 840 and assign that to travel. We're going to take 45% of 840 and assign that to pickup and delivery, 10% of 840 and 5% of 840, and when we do that, we come up with that allocation of costs for driver. And all we're doing is we're basically just taking these numbers and we're saying, okay, all together, our driver and our guard, all the costs associated with them add up to $840,000. And based on our observations, 40% of their time is spent in travel, 45% in delivery, 10% in customer service, and 5% doing other things. Next, we're going to look at our vehicle operating expense. This is an item that we've identified as overhead, and our vehicle operating expense annually is $270,000. So we're going to take 75% of that and apply it to travel, 5% and apply it to delivery costs, and 20% to others. And whatever that other category is whatever the boss says it is. And when we do that, we find that our costs, our first stage allocation of costs to travel, pickup, customer service, and other amounts to that. And we're just going to do that with the rest of the numbers. We'll do vehicle depreciation. Vehicle depreciation amounts to $150,000 a year. And we determine that 70% of that goes to the travel expense, 10% to pickup and delivery, and 20% miscellaneous or other. So we're going to take 20% of 150 to get other. We're going to take 10% of 150 to get pickup and delivery. We're going to take 70%, etc., right across the board. So when we do that, we come up with those numbers. And we're just going to follow through with that. Customer service, they give us these percentages. Customer service is 85% to customer service and 15% to other activities. We don't know what they are, doesn't matter. That's what they tell us, that's what we're doing. So we're going to take 85% of 180 and apply that to customer service costs, and 15%, and that's what we're going to, that's how we're going to allocate, make the first stage allocation for customer service representative salaries and expense. Our admin expenses, again, they give us the number for admin down here. They say this is how we break it up. No admin costs are spent for travel, 25 for pickup and delivery, 35 for customer service, and 40 assorted. Okay? We'll take their word for it. Let's just apply those numbers as they give them to us. So we'll take these three percentages and apply them. And note that not everything is used in every department, okay? That's okay. That's the way it works usually. And we'll do the same for admin expenses, 5, 55, and 40. And we do that. and we've come up with our first stage allocation. So we've taken our total costs and we've identified the areas that we think are most significant. So this is our pickup and delivery costs. These are our customer service costs. These are our miscellaneous costs. And these are our travel costs. So now we have the cost of travel, pickup and delivery, customer service, and other, and now we use those to make our second stage allocation.